Blackbird Interactive is an independent video game studio here in Vancouver, BC. We have a team of over 170 game developers and an in-house cinematics team. We've created big, ambitious projects for partners such as Mojang and Microsoft, as well as grown our own internal IP into great games such as Hardspace Shipbreaker.
All right, Cutter. Welcome aboard.
At Blackbird, we try to do things a little differently. Game development is challenging and making games is really hard, so anything that we can do to make the studio and the culture more approachable and more friendly and more mental health positive is great. We implemented a 4-day work week here in the studio in 2022. We have dogs in the office, we have a dog-friendly environment, and we're a fully remote hybrid studio. Having dogs in the office is fantastic. It allows people to take a little break, to be able to go and pet a dog, and also for people to bring their family members in.
Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, so good.
What I think Blackbird Interactive brings to the table is that it's really an artist-focused, artist-centric kind of company.
Other companies might have a more rigid structure. You have to go through a lot of layers in order to get something approved. We're very collaborative and creative, so ideas can come from anyone on the team.
So as an artist, that's important to me because that means I'm encouraged to express myself. We're all working together to create the best product possible.
Maya is super important for especially a studio like Blackbird Interactive. We have so many different kinds of projects. We do so many different team sizes and compositions that Maya is really flexible when it comes to filling whatever needs that we have for that team.
It's such an industry standard. A lot of people will have experience with it, and being able to hit the ground running in a production with tight deadlines is really important.
I joined our cinematics team midway through a production with absolutely zero shot grid experience and zero experience on a cinematic pipeline in general. And so for me, joining the team and having shot grid available as a tool to use, I could look at a production, at the entire history of the production from well before I started, so that I felt caught up enough to be able to join the production, understand what needs need to be met in order to move the production along the pipeline. And as somebody, again, with zero shot grid experience, it was extremely easy and user-friendly for me to learn how to use the program, which made me extremely successful in my role.
I make sure that everyone has all the tools that they need to make awesome content and awesome games. That includes managing licenses and access for people, making sure that they have all the equipment that they need. We take that barrier away from our users so that they can focus on doing their jobs and making awesome stuff. I use the Autodesk Administrator Console quite a bit, and that makes it really easy for me to see who has access to the software that they need and to make sure that they have the type of software that is going to help them. It also lets me look at usage so we can make sure that we're making the best purchasing decisions needed. Annex Pro has been great at helping connect us with different providers to make sure that we have answers to any questions that we need. And sometimes this crops up relating to an issue that we've had, or sometimes it's preemptively and they bring something up that we didn't really know about. One of those was when Autodesk decided to retire their floating license model. And we didn't really know what we were gonna do. It was a scary and big change for us. But Annex Pro was with us and they introduced us to the new Flex token licensing model. And they helped make sure that that was gonna be a solution that would work for us.
Annex Pro is one of our oldest and most trusted partners here at Blackbird. We have a lot of projects and a lot of technology on the go at any given moment, so having a partner that allows us to focus on what's important to us, which is game development, and less on the administration, is incredibly beneficial.